The name Stoudamire carries a lot of muscle in basketball circles around Oregon. The game runs in the family's genes. A couple of Stoudamires still make their living in the NBA. But there's another one who's making a name for himself off the court, away from all the hoop hype that was once a huge part of his life as well. Once again, Tim Becker has the story.
Breakaway for Stoudamire, score it!
Duck fans remember and know Antoine Stoudamire for his contributions to the basketball team there in the early 90s. A prolific shooter and scorer who began his college career at Georgetown before transferring to Oregon, who had earlier passed on offering him a scholarship.
I was definitely disappointed.
Basketball was his life, and though he never made it to the NBA like cousin Damon and his brother Salim, he chased that dream all over the world in places like Brazil, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Portugal. Then suddenly, 9 years ago, he just walked away from that dream forever.
I was at a summer league game at the LA Summer League, and at halftime of the game, something just came over me where it was just like, it's time. So I took my uniform off, unlaced my shoes, walked out of the locker room at halftime, and the next day I started writing, and that was that.
He can still shred the net today, but he is a different man with a different look and a new life.
Yeah, we feeling free.
He calls it a rebirth, one that gave life to the hip-hop artist named Madgesdiq.
Was putting the athlete behind and laying that to rest, and then allowing like the artist to come out. And so it just made perfect sense, because I felt like spiritually I was being reborn. You know, and not from an organized religion standpoint, but just from an overall outlook on life. It was changing, and so it was a good name at the time.
I go anywhere to find love.
Now I can do something where people can actually appreciate me as a person for what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling, and so I think that has a lot bigger effect on people than me just running up and down the court.
Antoine, a.k.a. Madgesdiq, has already released 2 CDs with a third one in the works. He's also published a book of poetry.
For me, it's just about doing what I enjoy. You know, I think, you know, things happen the way they're supposed to. And whenever you're doing arts or doing anything really, you have to go through times when it's not about the economics. I still believe a lot of people still see me as the athlete.
Just like playing basketball, music has always been a part of Stoudamire. It's just that there's not enough room in his life for both of them anymore.
My focus was on basketball, so when I decided to step away from the game, I was able to allow that natural, innate expression to just come forward. Faith is the belief in the unseen before it actually happens, seeing your dreams coming true, like a best friend getting you through a tough time in between times between rhymes. On a cloudy day, still seeing the sunshine, free as a bird, I'm high rising above time. As long as I can eat, have a roof over my head, and have clothes to wear, and can pay for the NBA package so I can watch my fam play, I'm cool.
In Portland, Tim Becker, Comcast Sportsnet.